What's up, Transformers fans? This is Stan Stevens, and in today's video, this is going to be my first news video for Transformers Universe Bumblebee film. So yes, because the last night's one is done. You know, I saw the film yesterday. I did my spoiler review for that film. If you want to see that, I will mention that in the end of this video. And we don't need to talk anymore about the last night. So the next thing we need to talk about now is the Bumblebee film. Yes, the Bumblebee film. And there is a new information that has come out today, but I wanted to quickly bring some old ones up. Only very quickly, because I know I didn't do videos on those ones, but you know, by the time I didn't think they were important to give out, but I thought I'd shout them out quick. So, I might miss some of the information that they've already give out, but I'm only going to give out the ones I thought it'd be easy to talk about. So, first I want to speak about is, they've said that the Bumblebee film will be a smaller budget, so the film will be a smaller one. So I'm hopefully we can still get some action in it, but I don't know what kind of action will we get. I mean, are we going to get less fighting or what? But that's what we know about that one. What else? The writer, we've got Christina Hodson as the screenwriter. I'm not pretty sure if I said the name right, but that's in the description, so you can read the name. Now, director-wise, we found out the director of the film, and it's Trevor's Knight. And let me tell you now, if you ever seen that film, Kubo and the Two Strings, that film is a good one. It is. I watched that, I did, and I thought that was good. And when I heard he was doing this film, I was like, wow. Well, I got chances for him to do it because he made that as a good film, and I thought he'll do a good one in this one. And it's also going to be his first live-action film, as I heard. I think as I first heard, but I'll mention that next time in another video so I can properly confirm that. So that's that. We also got a poster for the film, and that's when they came with the name. It was called, as I said, and also what's the title of these news are going to be called? They're calling it Transformers Universe Bumblebee. Now, I was curious about first what they were going to call the film. I thought first they would just call it like Bumblebee or like Transformers and then Bumblebee. But no, they're calling it Transformers Universe Bumblebee. And that's a good title, really. That's really a good title. And really, I did thought as well, would they call it Bumblebee and then something with it? But I'm glad they haven't got that with it, because I want to be surprised of the story, what the main of the story is, because you know, like when you always get a title for a film, like the other Transformers films, when Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, and The Last Night, when those names came out, you start to think, that's what the story's gonna be about. But I'm glad they haven't done it for this one. I mean, yeah, Bumblebee, obvious the story's about Bumblebee, but I mean, what's the whole story gonna be about? Like, you know what I mean? So that's that one. Also, we have learned that the film takes place in the 1980s, but I've heard it's going to take place around 1985. So, wow, that's going to be pretty cool. And but also, they haven't really gave a location yet, as I believe. I don't think they've said when the film's going to be set. I mean, is it going to be set in New York? Well, New York, or is it in America? I mean, it's obviously going to be in America, but where in America they haven't revealed. And last of old news we got was I heard that the film was supposed to be starting shooting in July or August. I believe it's one of those they're going to start shooting, or is it? Hang on, I'm checking on the. Oh no, according to part of the new news, well, I'm going to speak about it now. I'll just jump to that now. Actually, according to it, he did say that they'll be starting, well, filming set for August. So I think that means they're going to start shooting in August. So anyway, let's move on. Also, what else was brought up new today? Now, the producer of the film, I'm telling you now, I can't say his name, but I will. I will put his name down in the description below so you can have a read of that. And I can't really read it. It doesn't really read in English. But anyway, he sat down with the Entertainment Weekly and Screen Went, I think that's what they were called, and it was an interview with him about the really about the Bumblebee film, really. And first thing off, he gives off about the story. It's not really a plot. Let me read it. But you have to excuse me if I get drunk, mumble with some words. But anyway, according to this bit, when he was asked this, he says, it's the story of a 17, 18-year-old girl who, through a series of events, she and Bumblebee find each other and they make each other whole. Alright, that sounds interesting to her. He told EW, regardless, I think this was it, the upcoming spin-off, Bumblebee's a very lovable character. He's got a lot of heart. So, of course, the eagle... Hang on, I'll spell that out. IDYLLIC. I don't know what that says. That life of those two is interstable. Something like that. By the evil Decepticons. And how are they going to be able to deal with the problem without Optimus and without anybody else? Okay, so that's as I said, it's not really the full-on plot of what the story's about, but it's giving us what looks like what would be in the story then. So as he says there, we got a girl and all that. Oh, and that was the other thing I forgot to mention. We do have a actress in the film. It's called Hailee Steinfeld. I'm sorry, I'm saying her name wrong because I've never really heard her name when I first heard of that actress, and she's really young. I believe that she's done music videos. I think I've heard she's done. I know she was in the latest film called The Edge of 17, something like that. Look that up. I think that's what the film's called, and you can have a look at it. I've seen what she looks like, not watched the film, and I saw the trailer to it, and I think she looks good as an actress, but as I said, I've never seen a film with her in in one film, but I'll be surprised when I see the actress. But anyway, so when it says about her, and also when it says about she and Bumblebee find each other, so that's going to be pretty cool. So from the sounds of that, it looks like when they meet each other, and later on they'll make each other whole, so it looks like they'll get along and then they'll become like best pals from the sounds of that. That's pretty cool. I love it that he brought up about the Bumblebee's a very lovable character. I love that. It brings that up because he is a lovable character. He's great. I love the character. I really like him. He's funny and everything. I love that he also mentions that he's got a lot of heart. So that's pretty awesome of saying that. Now, what else does he give out then? Also, he does say about evil Decepticons. So, from the sound of it, so we are going to get Decepticons in it. Now, I've been trying to think, what kind of evil Decepticons then are we going to get? Because, well, first we did hear that we wasn't really going to get a lot of Transformers in the film. We was only like, Bumblebee would be the main star, but I heard we was only going to get like less robots in the film. Like, I don't think we was going to get like an amount we've had from all the other films. I don't know if it means like we're going to get Bumblebee and then just 3 bots or 4 bots with him. I don't know, but evil Decepticons. So, who can I think will be the evil Decepticons? One I really want in its prequel is Barricade. I want Barricade in this film because in the latest film, The Last Night, his performance in that film was better than the first film, and I really love his performance in that film. And I think they could make him as the main enemy, because this is what I thought. When I first, heard that they were doing this film and all that, I was wondering, who's going to be his main enemy? Who would Bumblebee go against that? And I was saying in my head, they could bring in Barricade. I mean, he would be a good candidate for Bumblebee to fight, because Bumblebee and Barricade are enemies, and that would be a good thing. Other ones, well, if you're going to bring Barricade in it, they could bring in Finley, one of the Soundwave's minicons, the ones we saw in the first film with Barricade, because looks like they came together in the onto the planet Earth. Other Decepticons wise, I don't know about that yet. I can't really think about other Decepticons because the other women give out like how much in total robots we're going to get in the film, but if they ever do bring that up and say how much we're going to get, then I will start speculating, well, guessing of Decepticons we could have in that film. And also, the bit when he says about the how are they going to deal this situation, well, the problem, without Optimus and without anybody else. Well, that is going to be like a big change for Bumblebee, because that is right. Because if Bumblebee and the girl are going to face multiple Decepticons, and the only thing is, Bumblebee's going to be on his own, from what I can gather so far. If Bumblebee's the only Autobot in this film, and there's like, I don't know, like 5 or 4 Decepticons that I'm trying to guess here, then this is going to be a big challenge for him, because Optimus ain't with him. They ain't got no one else who's going to help them. So really, how will they deal with this problem? Well, it'd be like one of those films like they feel like, oh, we can't do this, or like they try their best but it doesn't go out first, but then later on they realise they find a way to deal with the problem. So I feel like that's how this will go down like. So that one was interesting. Also, what else did they give out? Oh, also in the interview they were asked about the the producer brought up this. He says, you might even see a VW bug. And he said, you never know. Now, if you don't know what a VW bug is, it's a vehicle that Bumblebee actually had when he made his first appearance in G1. And the vehicle did make an appearance in the first Transformers film when Bumblebee was parked next to it, where Sam was going for a new car. And that was a really good nod and Easter egg to the G1. Now, I think that'd be a good thing, really. I think they could use that vehicle in the film, yeah, because if the film's set in this film is set in 1985, I think those. I'll tell you now. As I said before, I'm not really good of knowing vehicles or names and anything, but I'm not pretty good as well knowing when did they come out. But I'm sure this vehicle came out of that year. But to me, I think that could be a good one. If it's still yellow, I'll be okay with that, because if they keep the vehicle as yellow, like they cut that similar yellowish colour he's had in the films, or like his anime, counterpart, I'm down with that. I would be down with that kind of thing. So did he say anything else like that? No, not really. So really, that's it he said for that. And that's it really. That's all on this Bumblebee news today really. So if you do want to see some pictures for the upcoming film, I mean, they haven't shown it off yet, but when it does come out, jump to me Transformers Cinematic Universe page. That's down in the description below on my Facebook page. Also, comment about this. What do you think of the what we got so far from Bumblebee and this new information? What do you think of it? And give your thoughts of the Decepticons who could be in it and who will be the main one. Well, let's really discuss about it. Also, give it a thumbs up. Share this out to your friends so I can get more viewers and subscribers. And if you're new to this channel, this is what I do. I do Transformers and Marvel Cinematic Universe news. I also do trailer, TV spot, and clip reactions. Trailers and clips, when they come out, I get to do those. TV spots, when the film's in the out, I don't attempt to do those because they contain spoilers. And last but not least, if you want to see my Transformers The Last Night spoiler review, click right here. My channel, click here. Make sure you click the bell so you can be notified when we new videos. And click here to see my last Marvel video. So that's it really, guys. That's the end of my first news video for the Transformers Universe Bumblebee film. And I'll tell you now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon. Peace.